Yo, 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 it's thee with a capital T. Always have been, always will be. It's day 37 in the Big Brother house. Besties are over. The milkman is in the building.
And I'm just Bri.
Flawless. That was flawless this week.
That was good this
That
week. That was
was
good. Yep.
flawless. And compared to the energy I had before I clicked that button, wow, have I woken up. Let me tell you,
And,
I am excited about Big
and let me
Brother.
tell you, because of the shift in energy, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You surprised me a little bit. I drifted off. Wait,
Oh no.
right? Like it took 30 seconds, a long time.
That
So
music
I
is
had
real
drifted off.
elevator like.
I had drifted off.
Okay.
And then you came in, and I was like, "Oh crap!"
Oh, we here. We here.
Oh, you
Right.
scared me. Oh, you scared me.
We here, y'all. We here.
Oh, we here.
We
Oh,
back.
okay.
We back. You know, we would not miss an eviction night and a chance to
Oh,
talk about
they
how
finally
well
put
the
the.
leftovers are doing.
Okay,
What's
so
up?
they just put the feeds up. They just put the feeds up.
Oh, the feeds are going. I'm gonna tell you, spoiler alert, Jasmine is no longer up there unless that boot is some type of crutch or something helping her stay up there.
Oh, she definitely was the first to fall. They showed that
Oh, did she
before
fall?
the.
I wasn't
Yeah.
paying attention.
And Brittany was looking shaky already too. So I'm sure I'd
They,
be surprised if
I
she's
did
still up
hear
there.
them trying to
Let
cheer her
me.
on. It's okay, Brittany. Hold on, Brittany. You got it, Brittany. Hey, yo, Lyric is in the house.
What's up,
What's
Lyric?
going on?
Okay, I see Monty still up. Turner still up. What was
Okay,
that?
okay.
Alyssa and Indy. That's okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, that's the camera 4. Let me get the other.
Go ahead and like
The
this share.
quad
We can
view.
share this thing up while we're assessing the live feeds, and I'm trying to figure out how to make one word come right after the other.
This week was good. I felt like the whole week was good.
Oh my goodness,
really,
I am so embarrassed
I
to
really
say.
loved. Oh, go ahead.
I'm so embarrassed to say that I did not see OTEV. I have not seen OTEV yet.
Oh my gosh, when he was saying
I did read
stalls,
that
I was like,
did 3 of them get hurt? Is that true? Did 3 of the participants like hurt themselves or bust their shit or like what happened?
I don't know if they got hurt. It's a lot of slime. You sloshing around.
Yeah,
You gotta
you
get up the
always
wall. Blah, blah,
sliding up
blah.
and down the hill. You got to use the rope to pull yourself
Oh,
up.
Monty just fell.
Bye bye
Taylor's
Monty.
still on the wall.
Bye bye
Joseph's still on the
Monty.
wall. Michael's. Well, no, that can't be Michael. Who's that? Kyle. Kyle Turner
So glad you're doing well, Lyric.
and Indy. So Alyssa's gone. Alyssa's gone too.
Bye bye Alyssa.
Oh,
Lyric says Brittany got hurt. Maybe that's why Brittany's having a hard time because she busted her shit. She might have bruised her spleen or something.
Why just go back to?
I'm trying to share over here.
Go to bunnies?
Oh, they went to bunnies.
Yeah. So
maybe they
it was saying. I mean, there was rumors that somebody had maybe tested positive for COVID, and they were saying like, how could they be tested positive for COVID? Ooh. And they were saying that several people have had to go to the like. Apparently, Turner had to get his kneecap popped back in place.
His kneecap had the COVID? What?
No. When they
it wasn't from
doing that backyard. No. The backyard thing when Michael won the HOH. Okay. If you seen that competition, like when Turner fell, I did it. So
I don't recall
apparently
that.
He had to see a medic after
okay.
that, and so they were saying it's somebody else, maybe I guess Brittany had gotten hurt, and so they were saying like that's how they could have gotten it from if there was a positive test, but I guess it turned out not to be.
Oh, but, like they could have gotten it from the doctors?
Yeah, going to the hospital.
They said, damn it, the doctors is giving our people COVID.
Because they were like, how could they possibly be getting it in the house? And it's like, well, they do.
Right, like that's the biggest quarantine in America is in the Big Brother house right now.
But then they've been seeing medics because they've been busting their shit.
They've been busting their shit. So look, there were some injuries this week. Some from OTEV, some from the HOH comp. But yes, Michael ends up winning the HOH and the veto, right? He wins the veto as well. This man now has 5 competitions under his belt. We were just saying, was it last Thursday or the Thursday before? Oh no, he's gonna lay low, and
I said that he needs to. That he needs to.
Expound upon that, ma'am, because he has decided not to. He said win,
he
win,
even
and
said
win
it
again.
himself, though. He said he doesn't need to win the veto. You know, he doesn't want to have to win the veto unless he needs to, because he needs to stop winning.
Right.
He said it himself. He knows. And now Daniel done put the target on his back. So now, I mean, not target on his back, but he made everybody aware of how good Michael's doing, which I don't think everybody else had been piecing that together.
You're having a problem too. One word right after the other. It's like you say one and then you put another one right after it, okay? That's how you try to formulate it, all right? That's how it kind of works. It's sentence structure.
You can't talk. Oh my gosh, there is so much cookie in this thing. It's
okay.
So
See, I was just finna out you about this extra Oreo cookie blizzard from McDonald's. McFlurrying it up. And going to tell the people how you paid your 60 cents and they gave you all cookie and no cream.
Shout out to the McDonald's on 47th and Ashland, because when I paid 60 cents for extra cookie crumbs that I get. Okay. This is all cookie crumbs. There's not very much ice cream in here to even moisten the cookie crumbs. It's ridiculous.
It is all cookie and no cream.
I mean, all cookie, no cream. Look how dark this is. Like, look how dark this is.
Oh, yeah.
That's Oreo McFlurry. Look how dark this is. Where is the McFlurry?
That's mud. That's mud milk right there. That's mud milk right there. Is the damn thing about melted? Should you be drinking it by now?
I can't. It's too thick.
Oh, you could.
I ain't gonna lie. It's delicious.
It's like an Oreo milkshake. It ain't, the McFlurry is gone, but it's an Oreo milkshake.
Yeah, it's very thick.
That's what had happened was. So, Daniel thought that he was going to be able to Dan Giesling this thing after having a royal meltdown after eviction last Thursday. Somehow he had made himself think that he was going to master manipulate this house into flipping.
Okay, can we just talk about Terrence? First of all, can we talk about Daniel Taylor?
He's so delusional right now, and he was supposed to be my favorite. Somebody run his ass over with a city bus. Somebody turn the bass up real loud in his ears. I don't know who's calling you right now, but they need to go on and hang up because they are interrupting the Big Brother after show. And it's not just Milk, it's Milk and Bri. So you got to call them back.
Yep. And it really messed up my...
Is your headphones working good?
Nope, not at all.
Oh, well, you going to get yourself together while I talk more about Terry. Because Terry was the only damn vote this week. First of all, Nicole left last week with 9-1. And now Terry done left this week Daniel done left this week 8-1. Now, I don't know how Terry is the only one in the house that didn't know what was going on this week, but he needed to get the hell from up under Daniel because somehow Daniel convinced him that his vote was worth striking for him. I don't know if Terry had talked to the rest of the house about throwing him a sympathy vote. I think I heard him saying that to Taylor at the end of the episode. Lyric helped me out if that was the case. I thought I heard that at the end of the episode, him saying something about that being a sympathy vote. So if it was, then it was. But if it was Terry being delusional, well then...
I mean, I don't think he's that delusional. I think at that point, the delusion, they knew the delusion had ended. But I am like the part when
I like how you just jumped right back in the middle of my
I can
thought.
Still hear you. I can still.
Are
hear
you good?
But my thing was when he was delusional was when he was telling Terry that this was his HOH.
Oh,
brother, what? You didn't
no,
hear that?
yeah.
He told him he thought like they had really convinced everybody to flip, and so he told him that was his HOH.
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all super delusional.
Super delusional. Well, here's the thing. With Daniel out of the house and the biggest targets gone from the other side, who do the leftovers go after next? I mean, we've got Terry, Alyssa, Jasmine.
Everybody hates her.
This is true. Oh, and let me tell you, her little sayings to Julie was all cute and funny and shit at first. But the whole, you cute as an apple pie, she was just trying too hard tonight. That was just too basic. If you was going to say something, you was going to have to come with whatever she been saying before. Clearly, it wasn't catchy enough for me to remember, but I know maybe she said butter pecan, apple dumpling pie or something. But
no, she just said an apple pie. I'm just like seriously tripping over her trying to hide behind the couch. She's trying to figure out who stole the muffin. Who I think now Turner, I don't know. That kid's growing on me. Like he's really growing on me. He's hilarious. He's like, I have no idea.
Right.
I have no idea. And she was trying to hide behind the couch and like sneak and listen. And he's like, is somebody behind the couch? Like you're not invisible, you're not small, like you, girl.
Like, is you dragging a cane behind you, ma'am? Is you dragging a cane behind you?
And then did you see her taking the cane into the pool?
I saw some pictures of that. I didn't see yesterday's episode, but I saw pictures of the cane.
Pretty weightless in the pool. You can hop on there 1 foot or swim. Like, why would you take it?
I mean, maybe she just wanted her balance. She thought she might tip over. Tip me over.
If you don't sit down somewhere, just go somewhere.
She really do need to find something to do.
But then playing OTEV the first round, I swear she was the first one up the wall. Maybe the second, but she was the first
I was trying to figure out how her broke ankle ass got up on the leaning wall. First of all, this is one of my favorite competitions because it really does separate the physical competitors from the weaklings. And whoever stays on that wall and wins this HOH will be the next physical threat of the house. Monty is already down, but Joseph is still on the wall, isn't he?
I think Joseph is still on the wall. This is hard to see. Hold on.
I'm about to say this could be Joseph's competition to win. Now, we have seen that the muscly guys sometimes are a little too top heavy and they get tired if it carry on too long. What's up?
Slipping? Turner almost slipped. He got it.
Lord. Hold on, carpet man. Somebody sent him
Indy's still on the wall. So it's Indy, Kyle, Taylor, and Joseph.
Kyle might think that he needs this. I don't know. Do you think Kyle feels secure in the house?
No, and he
realizes that he's at the bottom of the leftovers?
Yes.
He realizes that?
I think he does, which is why he is so afraid to go against them with Alyssa, because he knows that they will just kick him out. I mean, drop him out.
Right. Lyric says Turner's still her favorite. How long have you been riding with Turner, Lyric? Because, he's just been warming up to me over the last couple of weeks. I mean, for a minute there, when he first got there, he could have took a ride on one of them carpets and landed in one of them vans he's been staying in.
He's growing on me for sure.
Yeah.
I'm still riding with Michael right now.
She said since day 2. She at day 2. Look, she ain't lie. She ain't say she at A1 day 1. She said,
day 2.
That's my cool dude from day 2.
I'm rocking with Michael right now. I'm Michael Strong.
I mean, how could you not be? He's got the intellect.
I chose Michael from day 1. I mean, out of my 4, He's the only one who hasn't disappointed me yet. I flipped
I
on all the
didn't have.
well,
I didn't have as long a list as you because none of them was really sticking out to me.
I haven't lost all faith in Terry. At least he's made jury. But yeah. But
I
the
mean,
other two I completely.
are you surprised? I mean, I'm trying to think. Is this early for jury?
No, I think.
Let me see. It's 16
But
people.
that's what they were saying. That what's the name was so desperate to stay. Daniel was desperate to stay because he lost his job and he's broke, and that he needed to go to jury.
Now that is something that you do hear in the live feeds, which I haven't had the opportunity to really at all listen to the live feeds, but you do learn that type of stuff. Like when they kind of strategize about what they're trying to do afterwards, what their real motivations are behind being in Big Brother, you know, who's got the money, who don't, who's really trying to, you know, just stick around long enough to get a little money, whatever, whatnot. So he's one of those, he broke, huh?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. He's broke.
Oh, Daniel broke. Well, you know what? Y'all might just start a GoFundMe for Daniel.
And buy him one of them carpets. Now, I didn't see Nicole's exit interview because I was at baseball. But, you know, seeing Turner's exit interview today, he seemed gracious. Like
bump that. I said that about Nicole last week. You said, that's a show. I was thinking that tonight when I listened to him. I said, that's a show, like she said about Nicole. Nope.
This must be what Nicole sounded like last week when I wasn't trying to hear it. That's exactly what I was thinking. This must be what Nicole sounded like last week when I wasn't trying to hear it.
You weren't trying to hear none of that. You wasn't trying to hear none of that.
And I ain't still trying to hear it from Daniel. And I still ain't.
Yeah, I mean, he was cordial and all. You really can't tell that he is a super huge fan of the game. He realizes that, you know, he didn't make the best of his opportunity. But he did talk about how he's loyal to the people that he's loyal to. And I guess you can admire that because if it was you and somebody had
really I still don't see what. I can't wait for him to go back and watch it, just like I said with Nicole. Right. And because I want him to go back and see that Taylor didn't do shit to pull over.
Right, exactly. And I think he's going to come to know that. But had somebody really done something to Nicole, it's nice to know that he would have stuck up for her. You know what I mean?
He definitely got your back. He
definitely a ride or die, but he don't figure it out first. He might want to ask a question or two before he just fly off the handle.
I know emotional. He's a very emotional player. Very emotional player.
Very emotional.
And that's just too much for.
Well,
but I did like his little exit speech. What you think of his exit speech? You like how he tried to blow up the house before he left?
No. First of all, Taylor's speech last week is the best speech of the season when she told Nicole that she was whatever she told her, how she was a fool, didn't know what was going on, whatever she said to her. If you didn't see that, did you see that speech last week? You need to just go on and YouTube that after we get off the program. Taylor's speech is the best speech of the summer, but
I'm liking Taylor's for number two.
Oh, yes. And let me tell you, I wasn't paying very close attention to the end of that competition as they went off the air. But when I saw Taylor, her face looked like, I can hang in here a while. Is she still on the wall?
I think she is.
Okay, go on, Taylor. I'm rooting for Taylor. I want Taylor to win.
But you know, it was Taylor's idea for Michael to give Daniel the same speech that Daniel gave her when he put her on the block.
Okay.
That speech about when he put Daniel on the block, he said a speech, something about, you know, rubbing people in the house the wrong way and hoping that you use this chance to apologize, like he said to Taylor. And she told, she was like, why don't you know, and he did use that speech to when he took them off the during the veto, when he took them off the block. Okay. And he put him up there and gave that same speech, and I was like, "Go ahead, Taylor.
She know how to go on and stir that pot." You know what I mean? I ain't mad at it. It makes for great entertainment. Makes for great entertainment and great gameplay because that's psychological as hell for you to have to eat your own words right away.
And then that you can't even remember the words that he said to you like that. But Because I mean, I feel like Michael said it back to him almost word for word.
You know what you said verbatim?
Like, how you
Is he a court reporter? Are you a stenographer? What's going on?
Like,
pimping.
Was you taking notes when he put you on the block? He was like,
he's won 5 competitions. He's won 5 competitions.
But I mean, yeah, maybe other people help everybody together help recollect what the speech.
Do you remember what come after that? Somebody go get Kyle. I can't remember. Damn it, Kyle. Help me, Kyle. Somebody get Alyssa. She might not have as much air in her head today.
Okay. Let's see. It looks like still those 5.
Oh, so they hanging on.
Turner looks like he's struggling.
Well, let's just call it. Let's
Joseph
call it this
looks
way.
like no, that's Kyle. Kyle looks like he's struggling. Turner and Kyle are struggling.
Would you say
Taylor looks pretty solid, but so does Indy.
Well, I mean, Indy is in shape too now. I mean, she could end up winning this competition, but I want Taylor to win. Would you say they were on the wall about 5 minutes as the show went off the air?
Oh, Turner just went down.
Down goes Turner, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, Lyric. Your day 2 is on the ground. Must have been too many UFO sightings, or maybe lightning struck his tinfoil hat.
Michael looks nervous now.
Of course he looks nervous.
Left on the wall are Kyle, Joseph, Indy, and Taylor. 3 of those are part of the leftovers, though. So
I was about to say, why is he nervous?
I don't know. It's maybe feels like he's closer to some of the leftovers than others. Maybe he would have preferred for Turner or Brittany to win. Be safe, since Daniel just tried to put that huge target on his back. He is a super fan. He knows the game.
Daniel definitely dished on Mike on the way out the door. I mean, but the crazy thing is he's so secure in the leftovers that it don't matter. He could have said anything.
You know what though? But because he chose not to do that Michael is good. I'm telling you, Michael, he's good, because he was like, oh no, they came up to me. Too many of them came up too fast, too close together. I'm not doing
their dirty work. Working together.
I'm sticking with my alliance. Like, the fact that he showed that loyalty, they should definitely show it back to him, at least for this week. We'll see. We'll see how it rolls out.
In the past, I have seen the house flip, and I think maybe you've been watching long enough to see it as well. But where the minority side of the house did flip, a couple of the people over to their side.
Who's that? Joseph?
Oh, top heavy. Joseph done hit the ground.
So it looks like Kyle. Is that a person or is that paint?
Did Joseph fall down?
Mm-hmm.
Down goes Frazier.
Oh, wait. I think Indy might be down too. I think what I thought might have been Indy, paint has been splashed at them and stuff. So the silhouettes of their body of where paint was, I think I'm mistaken. Maybe they just went to bunnies. Hold on. When it pops back up, I'm going to try to look at it big.
Were you identifying people? Wait. Were you identifying people like
a silhouette?
Wait, like ink silhouette. Blotches? You're identifying people like ink blotches.
Look, okay. So
come on.
I have it set up on the quad camera.
Okay.
And okay, so nobody is there.
Nobody's there.
And nobody's there. So
where are you? Where are you?
It's looking like Taylor and Kyle.
Let's go, Taylor. Come on, the underdog to the top.
Kyle's about to fall. Kyle's about to fall.
How about Kyle? Come on, let Taylor win this. Come on, Taylor. Hold on, girl.
She looks solid.
Let's go, Taylor.
And he is struggling.
No. Let's go, Taylor. That's struggling. What we need.
He fell. He just fell.
Let's go, Taylor.
Taylor got it.
And your new head of household for week
Taylor,
6.
woo!
Day
Now, who do you
37,
think her,
Taylor is the head of household. What'd you say? Who's she gonna put up?
Her targets, man.
Oh, she putting up Jasmine, and she putting up
Alyssa.
Jasmine. Yeah, I mean, there's no other guy on the other side of the house, right? It's all females on the other side of the house now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Jasmine, Alyssa, you heard it here first, folks. Taylor is the
she's pageant crying. She's pageant crying. But we I
ain't even mad. As much as I don't like that.
How many times from being on the block? What, 3 times in a row?
You want to talk about Dan? I mean, I ain't saying she was anywhere near close, but at least she saved her damn self.
I mean,
she didn't even do that. People saved her.
Her. Circumstances worked out in her favor multiple times.
That's right. She was humming Fred Hammond in the shower.
They needed to, though, because she never did anything to be the target, to be a target. Like,
yeah, but that's how that happens.
She never did nothing wrong. Paloma put that target on her back for no reason.
I mean, you remember they did that to Mama Day back in the day. You know, they used to come after the black female first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Get them angry and upset.
So now I'm happy.
Yeah, for sure. Taylor,
she went from
is the new head of household. For week 6.
That's exciting.
Oh man, Sherry, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Who do you think Taylor is likely to nominate from the other side of the house this week? We speculate Alyssa and Jasmine. Do you think she'll do anything different to upset the house?
Now, the players being split and there's 2 big brothers running simultaneously. What the heck do you think that is? And don't they need another house? Like, is she gonna be deciding 2 people? Because they said something about a double eviction.
They have had rooms and stuff that you've had to stay in the past, but you could still intermingle with the rest of the house. I don't know how they might do this. We have to remember that the Big Brother house is on a studio lot. So they could always expand the house, put another damn house next to it, I'm sure. I mean, aren't studio lots kind of like parking lots? You can build what you want in them, can't you?
I'm just interested to see how, because they said a double eviction.
This is what she said. Before. She said separate and simultaneous. Those were the only 2 words I wrote down, separate and simultaneous. And then she went on to say they will not have interaction with each other. They will each play Big Brother this week. That means veto competition nominees, all that stuff, which means, is there going to be another HOH? Where the hell is this other
That's
HOH?
What I'm saying.
Are there 2 HOHs tonight? Is Kyle the other HOH and we don't know it because he's the other person? Like, I don't take
down the feeds. Is she going to get to nominate another person? Now, it would have made sense. Well, no, because she has 2. It would have made sense if they still had the bestie twist that her bestie automatically got to be the
other HOH. Right, exactly.
So it's like, how is this going to work? Is she
we forgot about Terry. We forgot about Terry.
Oh, Jasmine and Terry. Oh, yeah, that might be it, too.
That might be it, too. Instead of doing 2 females, they put Terry up there.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see it because he ain't done nothing to get in good graces with the power. So
with nobody. He ain't done nothing competition-wise. And as far as I know, he ain't cooking and cleaning. So
he said, I cook, I clean.
So he might be a good pick.
Well, and if Taylor didn't want to get any blood on her hands, being that they are in jury now, I think he would be a good one. But either Jasmine or Alyssa would be the same way. I don't see how they could take any of it personal at this point. They have to realize they're not playing Big Brother, that they're just floating and, eating and shitting and taking showers in the Big Brother house.
And trying to, Alyssa and Kyle, they're done pretty much. So that fizzled real quick.
For sure.
That fizzled real quick.
What'd she say? If we weren't in the Big Brother house, I would not be riding this roller coaster.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, she definitely rode the roller coaster. Maybe she just didn't like the ride.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But no, that's what I was seeing all in the in the blogs and stuff like, oh, she's gonna break his heart. She's breaking his heart. She's pulling back from him. Blah blah blah. But then I watched the episode tonight, and obviously part that I didn't see on the live feeds or read about was he's the one who told her like, nah, I want to chill.
Hey, I
I'm
see
on the
you.
block,
I see
so
you on
let's
eviction
chill
night.
this week. Right. Like, I'll see you on Thursday. Like, bro, what? We live in the same house. How you gonna see me on Thursday?
I'll holler at you on Thursday. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I give Kyle more credit than I had. You know, he might not be the punk we all took him for.
Oh no,
might be a little smarter than we think.
He's doing some good acting. I think he's doing some good acting. Did you happen to catch
her twerking? Oh my gosh. Is that what we gonna call it? Is that what we're gonna call it? She said she was twerking. I said, she doing what now? And then yeah, she made it very obvious that she stole the alcohol. So it was like, oh, now there's a new, instead of Muffin Gate, it's what? Seltzer Gate, Wine Gate, or something, you know?
Oh, I had no reference to what they were even talking about.
Yeah, because she stole Michael's last like seltzer or something that he had for, or hard cider or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, I did. I heard him say cider gate. That is right. I did.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what it was, hard cider, and she stole the last one, and that's, I guess, why she was. Yeah, Turner was like, "Please stop! You're embarrassing yourself." Like,
hey.
That's what I'm saying. Turner, he's funny. Like, he is growing on me. He has quite the sense of humor.
Good old. I mean, you have to make carpets and live in a van.
And then, have you seen his girlfriend?
No.
Have you seen his girlfriend? She's really cute. Like,
I was gonna say she's smoking, but you know what? I tell you, like, it's something like,
always like weird guys.
Chicks love hippie dudes. I'm telling you, chicks love hippie dudes. Lyric, is it the hippie vibe that turns you on to Turner? Because, you know, my philosophy is here that women love hippie dudes. Now, here's the only issue.
I think he looks dirty. I mean, not dirty, but he looks like he always
that's what I was gonna say about hippie chicks. You know, hippie chicks usually don't shave and all that kind of stuff.
No, even him, like, he needs to brush his hair, put it in a ponytail, maybe. I don't know. Like,
you gonna groom him up?
Always looks a little unkempt.
You gonna groom him up some?
Yeah, just a little bit.
You can see the potential in it, though, huh?
It has potential. He just needs to.
Oh no,
Maybe he should have re-dyed his hair like right before he came on the show, so it wasn't like half and half.
I'm glad I don't have to.
I mean, he didn't have to. It's not like his hair is half gray. It's
we don't know. We don't know why he did it. We don't know why he did it.
Well, his roots are black, so that's obviously not why. It's just that it's half blonde. So
are you gonna let me talk shit about Hippie Man or not?
I'm just saying that wasn't the I felt like you were trying to take a dig at me with the hair dyeing, and so, you know.
Was it received? It was received. Oh, it was. Oh, good. I'm glad it wasn't returned to sender. I'm glad it wasn't returned to sender. Oh, is that how that works? Oh, okay. Okay.
Received.
Where's the spam button on this motherfucker? Where's the spam button? Oh, we're having way too much fun tonight. What is Lyric talking about over here? Let me pull it up because it's a lot of words. No, she says, to be honest with you, what she say? I'm always into guys with long hair. But that's just me. Okay, so that's that to me that sings 80s rock or something, you know, guys with long
hair. I wouldn't mind long hair if it was like brushed and combed. Like, his hair just always looks like it needs to be combed.
Okay.
Or brushed or tamed a little bit. But I, again, suspect that it's the multicolors that does it. Like, if his hair would look more together if it was one solid color.
Okay. I wonder if guys think the same thing about women.
Probably not. Guys don't care. I don't think.
No.
Girls do all this stuff for themselves / each other, other females. Like, guys do not care.
Yeah, I mean, probably that's probably one of the only things worse than asking them like if this looks good on you is if this color is all right for your hair. Is like,
Like,
you're like, can this get any worse? Like,
yeah, guys don't care
stop asking me this.
about. Yeah.
What did she say here? I think Brittany is just happy. What did she say? Oh, is the hippie of the year. Haha. You think she's the funky bunch that don't do no shaving in the house? I haven't been paying that close
Probably.
of attention to her, but yeah, she might have. She might have Chewbacca living up under her armpits. I mean, I ain't mad at it as long as it ain't funky. You know, I'm not saying that that's not somebody I want to put their arm around me, but I ain't judging you as long as it ain't funky. You know, is it groomed or what?
Is it is a sanitary and
Right?
sanitized?
Is it, you know, shit? Like, is COVID in that motherfucker? Like, is that what? Shit, I just need to know. I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Now
Like,
it's the monkeypox.
do we have to put some Febreze up under there or something? You know, do we need to let it air out a little bit? Well, see, the thing about monkeypox is I think it's like the chicken of the pox, where you kind of got to be exposed to it a little physically. So I think you're all right, right? I don't think the
Yeah.
monkey gonna catch you through the air like the COVID. You ain't just gonna sniff one day and be like, got them bumps.
But the hair might camouflage it. You can be like, I didn't even see the monkeypox up under the hair. I let her put her arm around me, and now I got the monkeypox.
Oh God, no.
No, but
okay, Brittany. You know, maybe one day we'll be able to get a Big Brother house guest on the show. So it could be you, Brittany. We'll start with monkeypox.
Oh no, we're not gonna do that to Brittany. She's not got the monkeypox.
Oh,
I forgot we were talking about a real person.
Well, now all of a sudden
Let's not do that to
the shit
Brittany.
out of it.
Yeah.
Like, damn it, Brittany. I'm
No,
sorry.
Brittany.
This is for entertainment purposes.
What does
Girl,
Brittany
we'll
do
still
in
have
real
you.
life? What does she do in real life? I know she lies, says she make toys.
She is not a wrestler. She doesn't put people in headlocks.
That narrows it down a bunch.
That's right. Well, I took that off the table. I mean,
Okay,
you know.
thank you. That's
I
good.
tried to do my part. I tried.
We got to narrow it down to not a wrestler.
I feel like
and
this is what
not
it was
an
like.
actual toy maker.
Well, this might be what it was like for Michael to remember what they had said, so he could repeat the speech. You know what I mean? I'm just helping you take things off the table so we can narrow it down. You know,
we can narrow it down.
So
oh gosh, if this is how Michael got to that speech, I'm amazed that he got to
Okay. To tell you the truth, I don't know. I'm gonna stop guessing. I'm gonna Google it. Yeah, I'm gonna Google it.
Okay, that sounds good. You should do that. They still have the feeds down.
Oh, my father just messaged me. Let me see what he's talking about. You know, my parents are on a cruise.
They are on a cruise. So
are the pictures entertaining the shit out of you? Are the pictures entertaining you?
Messages. They're having a great time.
They are entertaining the hell out of me. Let me tell you.
They are having a great time.
I got a message yesterday. I ain't gonna say which one of them said it, but they was on a tour in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and one of them is tired of drinking. I'm putting it out there. If the bishop watched this program, one of them is tired.
Tired of drinking.
That's right. I didn't say what. It could be apple juice or a high quality H2O. I like the water boy.
They said they got a good history lesson though. You know.
Yeah.
Seen some things, seen some sights. Oh, they're having a good time.
Also, let me tell you, because I've been in Springfield several days this week. And so I've gotten several messages to make sure I have watered the flowers. Okay, be damned if she come home.
Your mama plant.
Be damned if she come home and the flowers is dead. Okay.
If you kill them
Lord God, never forbid, I will be over there trying to plant new flowers before she get home.
If he kill these plants while they on vacation, this is gonna be our last episode of Big Brother.
He was like, "Well, this was fun, wasn't it, people? Because the milk is now dead." Okay,
he's no longer with us. I may try to carry it on in his memory. I don't.
You better, and then make them slop cookies you said you was gonna make, and do it in my memory, okay?
In your memory,
that's
okay.
Right. Or just make a post about how you intended to do it, and it was
Time just got away.
Got away from me. Time got away.
My kids graduate in 2 years, so in a couple seasons, I definitely will have some free time. I'm saying
this is true.
They graduate in a couple years, and then I only have one kid, and I feel like my load will be real light once the other two.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how much more we got to talk about with Big Brother, but I would like for us to rank the leftovers in terms of who the pecking order of who's going to be eliminated, and that may change a little bit now that we know Taylor is the HOH, because all of a sudden, to me, she has risen to the top, because whoever has the power, to me, is at the top. So she's making the decisions this week, unless somebody like a Michael who can manipulate her week and take over her HOH.
Well, I thought it was hilarious last week, or on Wednesday, I'm sorry, when they made us think that her and Joseph were starting a showmance, and they played this whole video, and they were talking, and she was like, I am in love with, and then she said, Lay's potato chips, and then they just show like a 2-minute video montage of her just eating chips in the house during arguments. She's sitting there watching the chips. Daniel yelling at her.
Was it like the commercial where they do the crunch, where it's like crunch, crunch?
Oh yeah. She put a whole chip in her mouth and just so beautifully eating the chips. Like she fit a whole chip in her mouth, and it's just so, no crumbs.
You said that was a food porn montage? A food porn montage. Okay.
For 2 minutes. And I feel like, I don't know if Lay's paid for this. Like if Big Brother hit up Lay's potato chips and was like, yo, we got some advertisement for you, but you're going to have to pay us for it. And they were like, we signed you a couple dollars. Run that. But, so safe to say.
Lyric says she saw that video.
Yeah. Safe to say she does not actually have a showmance blooming or crush developing.
Oh no, she does.
Joseph.
Not Joseph.
Lay's potato chips.
That's right. Well, you will recall, and Lyric, you may want to go back and look at this. But my other show partner or co-host or whatever we call ourselves on my other show, we made Lay's mashed potatoes. You remember this?
Oh gosh, yeah.
So Lyric, you'll have to go check out that video. It's on YouTube, Milk and Joe Entertainment. Me and my brother Joey the Godson, we took Lay's potato chips and made loaded mashed potatoes. You'll have to check that out and see how it turned out.
Yeah.
I will say, I just saw that video not too long ago, and I remember thinking it was still better than the wall paste that the other guy originally made. Like, I mean, mine didn't look great, but it looked better than what. Swiss,
I still wouldn't do it. You just use Lay's potato chips for potato chips and use mashed potatoes for potatoes. Like
but we did do a comparison. Sense. This is when I was still eating fat food, so I could do that.
Yeah. No more.
Yeah. Now my neck is
never been so happy to be on a diet. Like, yes, I don't have to do that shit again.
Actually, spoiler alert, I'm in talks with the editor right now to launch season 2.
Oh, gosh.
Except this season will probably show me just taking a bite.
You should do like, he should do like the regular food, and then you do like the healthy version of it.
What my healthy version of that would be?
Like,
well, he's so dead set on me just eating stuff that I don't even know.
Lettuce for the replacement for the bread, and the healthy meat instead of
right.
And then you can have like, unhealthy versus healthy comparison, and have a third unbiased person taste each of your things.
Yeah.
Let me stop giving you all ideas.
What do you mean? You act like you gonna actually do the shit.
I'm not going to taste it, because you know good and well I don't even eat food. One of my fave went home on the challenge yesterday. Now, do you mean DX? Because I was sad about that. I was like, no. Or do you mean Shannon? I don't really know Shannon, but I was super sad about DX going. And
so back-to-back Big Brother players evicted from the challenge? What?
But it was between him and Enzo. he like really the challenge
I
that they
choose
had to
Enzo.
do.
That's my dog. Go Enzo.
The challenge that they had to do, they had to jump off of a platform,
Okay.
swim over to these two
They
sides,
had to swim again.
swim again.
Did
over
Ozza
to
do
the
better?
sides.
Did Ozza do better?
Ozza,
Oh, she went home.
She went home last
My
week.
bad.
So they had to swim to the separate sides
Mhm.
and climb up this ladder, and then they had to go on top of this crate and inside the crate and count these symbols. Then they had to swing onto this platform together, get their team's color key, jump off the platform into the water, swim back over to the other platform, climb up, do a math problem based on the symbols that they saw, and then put the answer to the math problem on these things and pull this lever, and then lights flew and sparks flew if you got it right, and if you didn't get it right, you had to go back and do the math again, or figure it out.
Right.
So Enzo jumped off the platform into the water holding his nose, but he jumped down.
Hey, he didn't just lower himself into the water. That's good.
He did jump.
He took his arthritis medication.
He climbed up the ladder. He did the whole part for the crate thing, but then where he had to do the rope swing to that platform, he just and they were like, everybody was cheering him on. They were counting down 3, 2, 1, go. He didn't go 3, 2, 1, go. They're cheering. Hey. He was just like, I can't do it. So he disqualified.
As somebody who has experience of knowing that there's no amount of cheering that will allow you to do certain things,
he was just like, I can't do it.
You just gotta know when you know,
Yeah, so he disqualified himself, and then so they end up coming in last. There's another team that disqualified that they really wanted to be last, because if they were last, they were definitely going, they were gunning for them to go home. But she missed the platform when she swung. He didn't swing at all, so that put them in last place because he didn't even attempt it where she attempted but failed.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then unfortunately they picked DX and Shannon to go against Enzo, and I forget who his partner was.
But how was Enzo able to beat them? Because that's usually some type of physical competition as well, right?
It was like a backwards spelling bee, and then the tire stacking, and they were able to. Derek and Shannon, they had all their tires first, but they kept knocking them over. Yeah, so the winner this year will compete in the challenge around the world with other winners from the challenge,
so this
from
is
other
be
countries.
Challenge All-Stars.
So it's going to be a challenge All-Stars, like an Olympics, basically.
So I was just thinking.
I think that's going to be an awesome season. I was like, "Ooh, I'm glad I started watching before this."
Wouldn't
and
you
the Love Show is Love Island that they play for.
Oh, yeah, you know I don't watch that shit. You know I don't watch none of that shit. But would you like to see the challenge type games on Big Brother and happen inside the Big Brother house? Is there a way where they could do multi-step games every time? This challenging, this competitive.
No.
Because some of my gripe with BB is that some of the games,
because then normal people who are super fan like me, or regular people who have loved the show and watched it for years and want to compete.
Enzo is giving it his all. Okay, Enzo is giving it his all right now.
Okay, first of all, I am 5'1", 100 and some pounds. You know what I mean? Just some pounds.
Just and a couple ounces over a can of soda,
And I wear a 40i bra. Now, men may not know what that is, but women know. I'm carrying a lot of extra weight. This isn't. No, my back ain't allowing for none of them.
First of all, there's plenty of men out there who are willing to help you support all of that.
Bra good enough for me to be able to play challenge type games.
You don't want to jump off the pier and swim on.
There
and swim
is not
on
a sports bra good enough.
Come
They
on,
don't make
look, duct
they do not
tape
make one.
and like a duct tape
No,
and a couple
nope.
pool noodles and like a
Nope.
bungee cord. I could come up with some stuff. Let me tell you, I'd get something together.
None of that even sounds feasible.
You know I'm special. You know I'm special. Make
So
sure y'all like and share this thing up.
I would not like
we
to
enjoy
see-
bringing you all this Big Brother content. And now that I'm becoming an inventor, I'm going to tie these things up, Jack.
Nope. There should not be challenge games in Big Brother. Leave the Big Brother challenges. Let this wall be as tough as it get. Because you know what else is tough? The comic challenge. That one is tough. See, you know, that one's tough to me because, you know, my memory is so shitty. Like I cannot remember. So like that would be like the worst one for me.
Well, any of the memory ones would suck for me because I'm not gonna remember what happened on day 27.
Yeah,
none of that. Like that's just not.
Honestly, I didn't even do well with the OTEV one. I'm like, how do they even be remembering the names of these challenges? Because I don't. I know what I can picture what challenge he's talking about.
They ain't got to go to work.
The names.
Right, but they ain't got to go to work. They don't be doing nothing. You know, most of the stuff be done by Sunday, veto and all that. So, by Sunday. By Sunday, veto and all that is done.
But they don't even be having pen and paper.
They be studying. That's a pastime, is studying, quizzing each other. Like we would just be asking each other the questions. We would probably actually be really good at it. Because, well, I mean, when I studied in college and high school, I was a flashcard guy. So I was a memory dude, repetition. It was like force it in, regurgitate it out, it's gone. So I probably could cram that type of information. It just wouldn't be fun for me.
Yeah, I could do those type of, if we were cramming, you know, I could do the more memory ones if we were cramming. But I'm saying you know, how for most of the time with the comics, it's got, you know, you go by and look at it for a second,
where you have to notice all the differences.
And then real memory, and you know, and then you just got to notice while hanging from something. Like I could not do that shit.
All right, yeah. If I had to
There's
zip
no
line,
way.
First of all, there needs to be another way for me to view the comics. There has to be an alternative. You know how like the zip line.
And you talking about having challenges on the damn thing. There's a rope swing on the challenge.
What I'm saying, listen to me now. Hear me out. What I'm saying is you know how like in the last HOH competition, not today clearly, but the last one where you had to pick your path to get to the button the fastest. So like the little swinging thing, that could be the fastest route. But maybe there's a ladder I could just climb up to take a peek, but it's slower, you know.
So did we see where they had like a practice of those balance beams in the backyard type of deal?
I didn't.
And they said
I didn't see
that Michael was terrible at it. He never even made it across it. He never made it across the blah, blah, blah. So everybody was so surprised that he did it so fast for the HOH. And he told Brittany that he actually is a beast at it. He has one of those in his backyard. He was just faking it that whole time.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. Him and Kyle, I think they're putting on a really good acting game. Or they're trying to anyway. They're trying to even fool everybody else. What if Michael is not even a nerdy dude?
I mean, I feel like he's a nerdy dude.
I think he is, but I'm just saying.
He's a nerdy dude. But I think, again, he said he amends the member. Like, he's smart. He's just smart. And he's a fan, a super fan. And I think he's just doing good. But just because he's a nerdy doesn't mean he's necessarily clearly not athletic, because he's been pulling out these
smart and be an athlete.
You can be smart and be an athlete for sure.
Right. It's 2022. The dumb jock thing went out the window a long time ago.
Right. My son, you know, has a superior IQ and just won championship baseball game last night.
That's right. Congratulations.
So,
wish I would have.
You know, it happens.
Oh man, it would have been great to see that game. Man,
it would have been great to see. It would have been great to see. It sounded like it was an awesome game. I mean, 3 hours and 41 minutes of baseball, of kids battling back and forth, and one run separating, the championship. Sounds like an epic game that a mother would hate to miss.
Yes, no mother would ever miss that game. I'll tell you that much. No,
nope,
no,
not any decent ones anyway.
Oh. So we've got another Big Brother underway. We've got the second of the expected competitions out of the way with the wall. We've had OTEV, now we've had the wall. Are you looking forward to Zingbot?
I can't wait for Zingbot.
I did see in the Big Brother Superfans page that a lot of people are hoping that Jasmine sticks around long enough to get Zing.
To get the Zingbot. I was just getting ready to say,
yes.
I can't wait for him to get Jasmine on that Zingbot. I hope he talk about her and that voice and how extra she is. That her ankle and how extra she is. I don't know. One thing though is she's cute. Like she's cute as a button. And it makes me, I hate that she is so annoying.
and that is the problem. See, I am trying to.
I'd be thinking I wonder if her husband be looking at her like, I wish she would just shut up. She's so pretty. If she would just shut up. But maybe he likes her.
I know that guys can relate to that, and I'm sure females can as well. But I've definitely,
oh yes,
I've definitely been attracted to some women until they opened their mouth, and it was like,
I mean, my children's father tells me that all the time. Like, you are so pretty till you open your mouth, and I just be like, like whatever. So,
it is what a TI is. That's right.
Sometimes.
Everything ain't for everybody.
Nope,
everything ain't for everybody. Somebody loves that little almond, pecan, buttercup, apple pie Jasmine from way down yonder.
Somebody loves that Southern attitude, just like, my kid's dad, he blames it on me being from Chicago. And some people love women from Chicago and live to tell about it. So it's
isn't she in the fashion business?
She is.
I could just picture her being a little Southern diva. She's probably used to getting pampered and waited on hand and foot.
She does seem like a belle. She does seem like a belle for sure.
For sure.
But yeah, she's just way more annoying than I wanted her to be.
I think so too. I don't think they have enough people evicted or anything to do that comp yet. I think that'll be a few weeks out. I think at least 2 or 3 weeks.
So do we think the double eviction is actually coming this week, or do we?
Yes, that's what she's talking about. This is the double eviction. So the simultaneous gameplay with the house being split. One person will be evicted from that group, and another person will be evicted from that group, and that is the double eviction.
So it's not going to be. She did say that the eviction would, a double eviction like never before. So before it was always, they played and then they rushed and did a second house at a household.
She said, "Come on back to the living room. I've got something to tell you."
Now, right now, they don't know about the split. They do know that they're not playing with their besties anymore, but they don't know about the split. No. Right now, they're back in the house. They're waiting for the HOH room to open. They just chilling, showering, cleaning up after the messy HOH. But where is the second HOH coming from? Is Taylor picking both people? Is she nominating 4 people instead of 2? Is she still only nominating 2 or a person from each side? How do they
decide who's in what group?
Who's deciding that, man?
Like,
so
what if the leftovers? What if the leftovers are split?
Totally split. I'm sure that.
And they don't have. What if they don't have the numbers in one of the groups?
It doesn't make for good TV if they don't split them. So they have to split them. They have to.
Well, and this may be production thinking on their feet. Sometimes we say that in the BB universe that they roll with the punches, and sometimes they switch things up based on how the season's going. Do we think this is planned, or you think this is them trying to shake up the game?
I think this was pre-planned. Okay. I think this was pre-planned. Okay. But I think it was pre-planned to shake up the game.
Shake up the game.
Now, I don't know if they, when they planned this out, if they knew how the alliances would be formed, but I'm sure they knew at some point at this point of the game, there's some alliances, and it's probably, in the interest of splitting alliances and things up.
Right.
Right now, it doesn't even really seem like there's much to split up because, like, everybody else that could be really a threat on the other side of the house is basically gone.
But it does give the other side of the house an opportunity to get somebody out because one of the two groups is bound to not have
the numbers. So the season, not the last season with the cookout, but the season before, you know how it was just so boring that one alliance formed and then they just boom, 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 everybody out.
You knew what it was every week.
I think that this was pre-planned to eliminate that from happening if too big of an alliance formed.
And they didn't know that this season was going to be so good. They didn't know.
But I think that it is a good time to implement it because the leftovers do need to get. I mean, that would shake up the house, breaking that leftover alliance up.
Lyric says maybe the hide and go seek comp. I know that would raise your anxiety through the roof to see them tear the house up. You know how when they get to go in one at a time and look for the shit.
Yeah.
I
like that comp though. I like that comp.
I love it. I love it just because there's always one asshole that does shit like spill the cereal everywhere or tear up the kitchen, and it pisses off a few people.
You know who actually won the challenge yesterday? The game for the challenge, that competition that I
who
did
won?
The math. The other Derek, not DX, but the black Derek.
Oh, Frazier.
No. Okay, that's not his name. His name not Derek. Then.
Oh,
I thought his name was Derek.
I said Frazier.
Okay,
wait,
you're not
talking about
the dumb one. He was in the cookout, but barely. Tiffany didn't really care for him.
I thought that was DX.
No. DX is the Asian guy.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
What's we had Xavier, Kyland, Derek.
He was the first one out the cookout.
I don't even remember. Help us, Lyric. You know you remember.
Or was he?
David.
David.
I forgot that David is on the. I did see him on the 2 episodes I watched.
Yeah, I was like, but he was talking to Enzo like, okay, because he was talking about them forming a bond on the last on Big Brother.
That's right.
And
David wasn't in the cookout. That's right. It was the season before.
Yeah, that was the season before.
Well, 21, actually, she said season 21, and we're on 24 now, so that would have been 3 seasons ago.
Now, he was on with what's the name?
Yeah, no. Remember, he was because he
went out first.
No, he went
and then he got to come back.
First day, remember?
The first day, and then he
was banished to like the camp have not whatever crap.
But then he got to come back.
Remember, there was a battle back room or something.
No.
Yes,
battle back.
Yeah. Remember, there was a so he got kicked out the first day, and then there was like this roughing it backpack camping room because remember
he didn't get to stay. He didn't stay. Didn't he come back another season because he was bumping heads? He got to come back and play another season.
Maybe
he bumped heads with somebody.
Did he come back during All-Stars?
No, not during All-Stars because he bumped heads. If it wasn't Tiffany, it was. Who was the other black girl that we liked from?
From the cookout?
No, from the season before.
Oh,
Mama Day.
Oh, well, Mama Day been my favorite in a couple seasons because she's been on.
So that's what I'm saying. He came back on another season because he was there for a few weeks. But I don't feel like it was during the same season that it was during a battle back. I thought he got to come.
He definitely was in another room or something. Where he had to I'm pretty sure I remember this. Am I right, Lyric? Oh, you say he came back in season 22. That's what it was.
Okay.
But the season he was on, I believe there was a room because I remember they were saying how it was like all black people up in that room, and like only one of them was gonna get a chance to get back in the game, but they had to they could still hang around and mingle and everything, but they couldn't actually make any decisions or compete in the games.
But I don't think he battled back because
No, he
I
didn't
just
make
know
it back, but he did
he
mull around the house for a week or two.
um that he came back in another season, and him and what's the name didn't get along. But so he was on that episode, the season 23. No, not 23, 22 before the cookout with Enzo. So that's what him and Enzo was talking, and he was like, "Let's just lay low, get along with everybody, and start winning some stuff." And then Enzo went up there and couldn't swing off the thing, but David did.
Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, season 21 was a disaster with some bullies. They didn't even let some of them come in the HOH room. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. And they was trying to exile them and stuff. Wouldn't even let them be a part of the conversation. Well, because that was kind of the advantage. Remember remember battle backs in the past, you would leave and then you would come back from the jury house and have a chance to battle back, but you wouldn't know what was going on in the house while you was gone. But this time that was supposed to be the twist, so that you could actually see what was going on in the house, but you couldn't affect really anything in the house. But if you were able to battle back, you had the knowledge of what was going on. That was supposed to be an advantage, but it didn't work out that way because it turned into a bunch of bullying.
So I'm just wondering how they're going to determine if there's going to be a second HOH.
Oh,
if she's going to put up 4 people, if she's putting up one person from each side, and those people are automatically going. But I mean, it couldn't be that they automatically go. There has to be a vote. So is she nominating 4 people?
I have no idea, but I have to say this because is this the 3rd week that Lyric has been with us?
Yes.
Lyric has just identified their pronoun. Lyric is a he, and we have been calling him a she.
I don't know.
No, he just said that. He said, "I'm a he, not a she." I think I've been saying she.
Oh, I was about to say, I think the profile picture is a he.
It is, and I noticed that, but I still, people, and because it was all those colors and everything, I thought maybe that was just a picture or something that he put up or something. I don't know. I don't know. He said that's okay though. He said that's all right.
Yeah, with the picture, looks like a cool guy.
well, why you been letting me call him a girl all this damn time for 3 weeks?
I don't know if I've been listening to your pronouns.
First of all, I'm gonna need you to help me. Help me, okay?
Have you not just been calling him Lyric? I feel like you've been very name specific. I must know that I heard pronouns.
I'm pretty sure I said she or something because I just been corrected.
Oh well.
See. I mean, first of all, I'm trying to figure how we having conversations and you don't even be hearing me.
Because I feel like you was using his name like instead of pronouns. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if but let me tell you how I got blamed for another thing today because we pull up to the ATM.
Oh, I'm sure it's your fault. If it's anything close to this, it's your fault.
Look, we pull up to the ATM. Now, as we're driving up, I can see there's someone standing at the ATM. So we pull up a little further, and there's 2 women with the ATM machine open, right?
Okay.
One's a young Hispanic woman, one's a young Asian woman.
Okay.
Now, I look at the women. I look over at my driver, and I'm like, "You see the ATM?" And he was like, "You gonna ask them how long it's gonna be, or you gonna just scare them to death with black folks in the car looking at them while they're loading the ATM?" Like he was like, say something to them before we scare them. Like I was like, wait. First of all,
why are we just scary off tops? Like what the hell?
And then he's like, I'm like, well, you want to roll the window down for me? Like, you got window.
No, shove that shit through the window, okay? How long you gonna be?
He's like, you see, we got tint on here. They're probably scared. I'm like, how's that my fault that you have tint on your windows and I didn't speak to the people fast enough? So I was like, okay, all right, that's my bad. My bad if I scared the poor women.
I mean, you are pretty scary and intimidating, I will say. It might have been better had you hollered through the tenant window, because once he let the glass down, they might have really been spooked.
I'm like, first of all, they have the thing open. We're sitting right here. Clearly, we're waiting for the ATM. I don't think they're scared of that. Like,
they thought you was going to rob them.
Oh, goodness. I mean, if we was going, that's what I'm saying. He was like, I'm like, well, you got the window locked, so I can't put the window down. He's like, you could have opened the door. That really would have scared them. Why am I opening the car door?
Up that money, fam. Let me holler at you right quick.
No, that's really gonna scare him.
Come up off that bread. Can I help you with the ATM? How long you finna be?
But we did ask him how long so we're still arguing about it back and forth.
Did you just roll your eyes? You just
the
rolled
woman was like,
your eyes.
Look, the woman was like, it's just gonna be
Did it happen again? It just happened again.
And so the woman's like, it's only gonna be a few minutes. So we're still sitting there arguing about how it's my fault that we scared the people. I'm still trying to comprehend how it's my fault that he didn't put the window
First
down.
First of all, I did not compete on the challenge, but I do know how to get to the lowest common denominator, and I think we have found it.
And I'm like, I don't think so. Then the woman come up, the little Asian woman come up on the side. And I don't know if you know this about Asian people, but a lot of them are very light on their feet.
Asian people.
No. A lot of them are very light on their feet, and so they move very quietly.
Okay.
So she ended up scaring the shit out of us.
Did you just non-stereotypically call her a ninja?
Oh, I wasn't trying to call her a ninja. I'm just saying they move quiet. They just move. Is that a ninja? Like, I'm not saying like that she was like karate chop.
Well,
like
all in my mind, she is either a ninja or the Pink Panther, one of the two.
No, they're just light on their feet, so they move quietly. Because I don't know, eat a lot of rice, have good digestive systems. They're peaceful people. I don't know. I just love Asians. Anywho.
Lyric wants to know, we've had this conversation a couple times, but would either one of us like to be on Big Brother? Yes, we would. And first of all, make sure you point in the right direction when you get your finger pointing. No, it's the other finger. Point the other damn way. Get your damn pointer finger together. Shit.
That way.
She wants to go on the show, okay?
But apparently you got to start applying for like 10 years. So you better get to applying, Milk.
Well, I mean, come on now. What is Daniel, like 30?
What was that one?
Just imagine Daniel's immature ass 10 years ago.
What was the real old guy? Yes, not last season, but the season before. He was real old. His face kind of leathery looking.
I don't. Nobody was older than the dude that was on the same season as Josh. Remember the old guy that was on, the one that he sounded like he was in the mob or something?
He was kind of leathery looking too. Yep.
He was old as shit.
Maybe that's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, he was old as shit.
So, yeah.
They let him hang around a long time.
That's how old you going to be if you don't start applying soon.
Hey, you watch your damn mouth when you talk to me now. Shit. First of all, you don't see a wrinkle on this thing. I do got some bags or something. I need to get a female that'll help me with some ointments or creams or something. Look at this here. I'll be looking sleepy or something.
Yeah, I might not have wrinkles, but I definitely got tired under back, and I definitely, again, eye boobs. There's no way. I'm not competing. I'm not hanging. As soon as the wall tilts this way, my boob's gonna go like this, and then boom, down I go. Like,
oh my God, that's what I'm saying. Like the wall gonna be hanging over.
That's too much weight. That's not fair. Like,
she's teetering. She's teetering. Oh, she teetering.
She tittering. That's what she's doing. She's tittering.
Tittering.
Her tittering's got her teetering.
No. Oh my God.
It's not gonna work out.
It might be one of the highest rated episodes of Big Brother ever, though. I'm telling you that damn much. It'll be
they're probably playing in slow motion and shit. Falling.
Hey.
Oh goodness.
It'll be quality good times, and it would make for great TV. And then after that, you could get all the broad commercials you want.
Yeah, they're gonna have to invent some sort of. like
I told you I'm working it on it already. 2 pool noodles, a bungee cable.
I don't know what a pool noodles is gonna do.
I don't know. Let me figure it out. It's the upgrade. My test product, it was marshmallows and toothpicks. Right. Well, I upgraded from marshmallows and toothpicks to
toothpicks. Ouch! What the fuck?
Well, I had to start with something. So, but we have upgraded to pool noodles, a bungee cable, and some duct tape. And we'll see what type of prototype I can come up with. And let me tell you, we're going to secure them things. They're going to be more secure than Fort Knox, let me tell you. They're going to have the stability and what else do you need them to be? Maybe I should... What else do you need from this product?
Oh, Lord. So Lyric says if he was in the U.S., he would definitely try out. But,
for sure.
He thinks he would be out early. But you're a good liar.
Is that what
the girls tell you? That's what the ladies tell you. You're a good liar. Not happy about that.
Did you say you was a good liar though?
Yeah, not happy about that. Sure, that's what they all say. That's what they all say.
You know what I say? Ask me no more questions. I tell you no more lies.
I don't know if I'm a good liar because well,
my face tells it all.
My face gives me away.
I can say anything, but if you know how to read a face.
Now I can lie, and you won't be able to read it on my face. But if you're saying something to me and I don't agree with it, or I'm gonna try to mask my face, but it's not gonna mask. Like my my face be like, "Fuck you talking about?" Like, you know what I mean? Like my face be like, "This don't make no damn sense," or "You're stupid." Like "You're stupid" is my favorite face. Like I just like. I don't know if I would be able. Would be my issue. Is I have no poker face.
The thing is I would probably be a bully in the house. I'm not very nice.
You are an asshole. I mean, respectfully.
Wait, did you just say respectfully? Did you just? I don't know if that's how you deliver that. You're an asshole. Respectfully. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say I'm a lovable asshole because I'm not sure that I have determined that.
It depends on It depends on who you at. What your intentions are.
Hey, these kids I'm finna take school clothes shopping tomorrow love the shit out of me. So it depends who you ask. Like you said, now I might talk shit about them. Oh no, I won't. Not about them, but I might talk shit to them the whole time we shopping. But we still gonna run the credit card when it's said and done.
That's so nice you buying them kids school clothes when you know good and well they not about to go to school. But that's
you damn right they are, because I'm gonna be ringing the doorbell. First of all, they don't even know me. I don't know who they used to working with, but now that I have showed up, let me tell you, I will be at their house. I will just be a parent I don't even have children, but come on.
Time for school. Let's go.
And they'll be cussing me out and every damn thing. And all the way to school, but they're gonna be there. They'll be there. Don't worry about it. They're gonna be in school. Let me tell you that much.
Teacher's gonna be mad at you too. Who keep bringing these?
Look, I wanted they bad.
Why are you here?
Hey,
are you here?
Because they have to be. They have to be. My statistics count on it. They have to be.
Bless them, Lord.
My personal gamer rating will not take a hit, okay?
No, that's one
and that's
thing.
The type of asshole I am.
Lyric says that's one thing I would never do is bully because I know how it feels. Me too. So
me too, but not since like the second grade because I learned how to fight back.
I was bullied in middle school relentlessly.
Oh, it didn't take that damn long for me.
Kind of like Taylor, just for, people thinking that I thought I was cute.
Yeah.
Somebody's, how Paloma was talking, oh, she's a pageant girl, so she must be like this. Like, she didn't say that at all. You assume that because she was a pageant girl. Like, that was basically my same experience, but in real life.
Yeah. Well, and let me be clear about this, Lyric. I would not say that I'm a bully but I am is it a type A personality? You know, the real, you know, I guess I'm probably a type A personality. I'm a leader type person.
I'm trying to think of who you would probably. You would be like a
clash. I definitely would clash with some people.
You would be like a Paul. You would be like a Paul.
Yeah, I would be like Paul. You're right. I would be like Paul. And the asshole in me, and the quote unquote bully, I think that is just me. I wouldn't feel any type of way about having to do somebody dirty. Like I would be okay with a dirty game move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't lose no sleep over, you know, lying to somebody and having to do something to them to get them up out of there. Or
definitely no crying.
To make up a story. Like I would make up a story about you. I'd be like, I went out by the pool and Bree was out there talking to Kyle and I overheard them saying such and such. Look, I would not even mind having to do some stuff like that. So in that aspect, I would be a bully. But at the end of the day, you're right. It would be more Paul-esque. I would try to. First of all, you know, one of my philosophies is always to make the other person think it's their idea. And Paul was great at that. Oh, Paul was great at that.
Yeah. That's what Terrence and Daniel thought they pulled off this week. But actually pull that off.
Yeah, what they thought they did. Daniel is done. You'll be able to get him 2 for $1 at the Dollar Tree, but it will not be $1. Remember, they raised their prices. $1.25, buy one, get one free. Yeah. Discount Daniel is on sale.
Well, I hear that they're even raising their prices even more. So maybe you get, you know, Daniel and Nicole.
I have to tell you, though, on a serious note, I am glad that I stopped eating all that fattening food when I did. Because I just observed the other day, candy bars is over $2.
Man, let me tell you how, you know, like Walgreens used to have like a deal for like 4 candies for 4 something. Like they changed it to 3 candies for 5 something. I was like, wait a minute. And then
less candy, more money. This does not work.
I went to the gas station and it was like 2 king size candy bars for $4.44, and I was like, what the hell? Like, why are 2 candy bars $5? I mean, the king size, but so I definitely don't think that this is going to be the year that the kids get king size candy bars for Halloween, and I'm very disappointed.
No.
Very disappointed.
I went to I don't know if you know this, but the Walgreens on Water and Grand is now a Family Dollar. Okay.
Nope, didn't know that.
It is now a Family Dollar, and I went in there. I went in there yesterday because I had a taste for some pancakes, and I was gonna have me some pancakes at work. I know everybody else can't have pancakes at work, but I can. And I went to go get me some pancake mix, and I got up.
I had pancakes at work this morning made by my daughter because I work from home.
That's right, you do. I just happen to have a kitchen in my office. But I went to the store and I went in there and I got to the register and I go to check out and I said, oh, that's a lot of tax, because in my mind I saw what the price was on the shelf, and to tell you the truth, I don't remember what it is now. But I get up there and I said, oh, that's a lot of tax, and she said, yeah. And then the other lady said, well, there is no tax right now. I said, well, how much extra you charging me? And then she pointed to the sign, and the sign was about a paragraph describing about how the prices are changing so fast that the prices on the shelf are not accurate, and it's not their fault or nothing. I'm like,
what you mean it's not your fault? How we we don't know how much.
How does false advertising just go out the window? Like, your little note just supersedes all the false prices on the shelf? Like, what the hell?
No, y'all gonna need to get somebody in here and change this shit, because who's shopping and just don't know how much.
No. Like, come on, man.
Bruh, no. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah. So yeah, it was.
That's gonna be a scene in a second.
Hey, I just took my damn Pearl Milling Company mix and got up out of there. We ain't even gonna get into the conversation about the Pearl
Milling Company. Nope, sure not.
We're not even gonna get into that, but you know.
Or how I done switched to Bisquick, because like, what is that?
You said I'm not buying Pearl Milling Company.
Nope. We didn't ask for none of that. We just wanted y'all to stop killing us. Nobody asked for Aunt Jemima to be gone.
Nobody, not one person said nothing about Aunt Jemima. She could have just stayed. Miss Buttersworth too. Did they get rid of Miss Buttersworth too?
I don't know. Tristan don't like Miss Buttersworth though. My mom used to pretend like make her talk when he was little, and now he don't fuck with her. And then
like
he
the
said,
Indian in the cupboard or some shit.
Then he said that her collar made a triangle and it's like the Illuminati, and he don't trust her. And I'm just through. So we don't buy her no more.
You don't even like butterfly.
Tristan don't even like.
No. He said, hey, keep her from around me. Keep her from around me.
She part of the Illuminati. So.
Well,
he said you gotta go shopping with a calculator at that point. I mean, how you gonna calculate it though, Lyric?
Right, you don't know what the punch is. Right. Your number's still gonna be wrong.
You don't know what to
Lyric.
Put in.
Lyric, your number's gonna be wrong,
up
man.
Prices. You get up to the register and you like, but the signs say it's $1.99, and they like it's $2.50.
And they just point to the paragraph. Read the paragraph. Yeah.
It just ring up $10. You like, wait a minute.
God damn. Shit.
Like literally just change it to anything. And then I'm about to make you go through it. Now I'm about to make you go. You got to watch them when they ring up everything line by line. Be like, I'm not paying that much for that. Take that one off.
You can keep that. Look, at some point you got to be willing to tell them to keep it. No, you can keep that.
Like, no, y'all.
I don't need it that bad. I do not need it that bad. Let me tell you, you're going to keep that.
Ooh, these prices is getting ridiculous, though. Getting ridiculous.
For sure. Well, another exciting week of Big Brothers in the books. I need to go back and watch OTEV. Which I will do.
Yes, you do. Because there was one part I was like, oh, the sauce part. I was expecting you to be yelling sauce all through this episode. And I'm a little disappointed that you hadn't seen it. But once you see it and you remember me saying it, you got to hear them. You got once you hear it, you're going to be like, oh, this is what she was talking about.
I'm going to just call you and start saying it. Don't worry about it.
You better not call me tonight.
And if I do, because I'm an asshole.
I'm just not going to answer the phone.
I'm going to wake your ass up with sauce.
Better leave it in a voicemail. Better leave it in a voicemail.
Oh, you mean those things that you don't check?
I check my voicemails.
Ooh, let me tell you. So I done broke my new phone already, so I got to go get a new screen put on it. But I am amazed that I could just push play on my phone and listen to a voicemail. I don't got to dial a number or nothing. You could just listen to it right away. I ain't gotta put in a passcode or nothing.
Welcome to the 21st century.
Oh, how long you been able to do that? I mean, I didn't check voicemail for years because you got to do all that, and then you got to press 7 to delete and shit.
I don't even press play to listen to it. I look at the transcribed part underneath and read it and pretty much get the gist of what it,
You know I don't like to read. Why would
then
you
I can see if I actually need to listen to this or not. Like, can I get the information from right here? But a lot of times, my kids go to very diverse schools. Right. So it's hilarious trying to read the transcribed part when they're trying to transcribe the Spanish or when they get on the phone and do the Chinese and the Spanish. They do the school messages.
When the school calls, it speaks it in about 3 or 4 languages?
Yes, when the school calls, they do it in English, then they do it in Spanish, and then they do it in Chinese.
Okay.
And I'm not sure. I think they only do it in Mandarin. I don't think they do it in Cantonese. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the other way around. But they do it in one of the Chinese dialects. Right there, but I ain't. So they do it in one of the Chinese dialects. But the transcribing thing, it doesn't know different languages, so then it's still trying to put like English words to the Chinese and the Spanish, and it's hilarious.
Accents for no reason, just accents.
Like it's just hilarious. Like it makes absolutely no sense. They just be like, yeah,
what he said.
But yeah, a long time you could press play and just hear and not have to put it. I can't even remember last time I had to have like a passcode for.
You remember these things? You remember these things?
I remember that you had it, but a long time ago. I don't remember the last time I had to have
you also
one.
recall that I kept my phone up until T-Mobile said we ain't gonna service that shit no more. So my phone didn't have them capabilities. And now the fact that I can have those capabilities, I can barely see through the damn thing because now the shit's all cracked up and shit. Fuckery. And you know what? I haven't cracked a phone since 2013.
Well, the new phones are definitely not made like they used to.
No, they're not.
Won't crack. You better get.
Phones.
You gotta get a
paid all this damn money for it to just
you got a good case. A good case.
See, and they wanted me to get
the Nokia phones
and everything.
Man, if they can the Nokia phones, I swear, I feel like Nokia phones are like 1950s cars. Like you could get in an accident, it the car wasn't gonna dent, but if a person got hit by a car back then, you were dead.
Off the top of the Empire State Building, and that joker you could still
now
pick it up.
Cars are made from plastic. Like you hit something, your whole car breaks. You hit a person, the person might get up and walk away. That's like phones now. Like you drop a phone, it's gone. It's gone. Old phones, you could have thrown it from the East Coast and it landed on the West Coast. Like hurled it out of a rocket, and it still was just.
What'd you say? Biggie and Tupac could have played catch. Biggie and Tupac could have played catch
with a catapult. Like could have been catapulting it back and forth.
I don't know. Has somebody suggested this to them? If somebody has suggested this idea to the two of them, they may have been able to squash their beef. I'm just saying. They may have been more
Blackberry. Man, Blackberries were kind of indestructible.
Blackberry was. I had a Blackberry.
Them chirps.
Oh, I like the chirp. You know what I didn't like about the chirp is and I think I don't know if it always had to function, but I remember learning how to do it. But people could just chirp you at any time.
Chirp you, yeah.
He'd be like, God, we were like, wait a damn minute.
It's like putting a person on speakerphone without warning them that
you like, wait a damn minute. Oh, the devil is alive. I got the wrong number.
Don't say all that. What?
Shut your ass up.
Shut up. Okay. So
what's up?
Big brother.
Yeah, we never did rank the leftovers. That we were supposed to rank the leftovers and wrap this shit up like a BET condom commercial.
Okay, so leftovers. Top of the chain of leftovers, I have tied for Monty and Michael.
Okay.
Monty is like mind control, and Michael is like the top.
See, but I think that Michael has that capability when it comes time. I think he doesn't want to be a manipulator or try to get people to do things. I think that's Monty. Because remember, during Monty's HOH, he was thinking a couple steps ahead about how the vote would play out and how things should look and yada, yada. I think Michael's on the same lines. He just didn't need to do that.
Yeah,
because Monty's playing that role.
I think that he definitely, Monty's playing the role of the head right now.
Right.
So I think Michael would be good to let him continue to be the head for a minute because he's number one, showed his loyalty by not flipping the vote or not.
They could have clipped him. They could have clipped him this week.
Yeah, they could have, and he showed his loyalty.
Right.
And him being the head for a minute actually keeps the heat off of Michael for a little bit. So I think he could use Monty as a shield a little bit, Michael. On who win the veto, Kyle and Monty will go to the jury first.
I mean, we know the strong players typically don't go first in an alliance like that. But
so with Taylor as the HOH, I could see Kyle going.
And she wasn't.
But I don't think she would put Monty up yet.
But she wasn't getting along with Monty, was she?
I think they get along better now. Well,
Think about it.
She was a little mad because Monty told her he wasn't going to put her on the block, and then ended up putting her on the block.
Damn sure.
But I think afterwards they hashed it out because everything had happened so quickly right beforehand. She didn't know. But I think afterwards they hashed it out. I think they're cool now. But I could see Kyle being an expendable one.
So you think Monty has the opportunity to run Taylor's HOH?
No, I don't think he has the opportunity to run it, but I think he is going to think he's running it. I don't think anybody's running Taylor.
I bet that he runs it more than Daniel thought he was running it this week. So
well, no. He wasn't running it. Terry was running it.
Oh, my bad. Terry got it.
No, I don't think anybody's going to run Taylor's HOH but Taylor. I definitely don't think. I think they'll be able to tell her a little bit. But I think she is, I think she's a fan as well. And I like to see what move she does on her own.
Okay.
But where she goes. But I don't know. Joseph's going to be all in Taylor business this week, I think. Yeah. I think now her and Joseph are workout buddies. I don't think Joseph is
well, being that they're workout buddies, he may be able to influence her more than Monty then.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that he is going to be, a target of hers at all. But I'm saying if I was ranking them, I would say Monty and Michael at the top.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Michael, even though he's BFFs with Brittany, and she's at the bottom.
I think she's expendable with Kyle.
Yeah, her and Kyle could go, and then Joseph's. I think after Michael and Monty, it would be Taylor, and then Joseph, and then Kyle and.
Yo, B-Daz is in the building. This is the Big Brother show, but I would be remiss if I did not encourage you guys to go check out all the great content on the Milk and Joe Entertainment page on Facebook and YouTube. A lot of interviews coming out, and B-Daz is one of them. Put on an amazing show this past Friday at the Night Shop downtown Bloomington. It was all the rave. When was the last time tour? What's going on with you, man? Why does that make you smile?
It's just like y'all be having a lot of stuff going on.
I mean, I'm a busy man these days.
Yeah, I can only keep up with this one show. You got 18 shows going.
Hey, we trying to do big things out here in this world, man. I'm trying to hire editors and upgrade my game. I don't want to. First of all, I said from the very beginning that I would keep doing this as long as we were getting better and better. And I don't think we're doing anything but improving. Not just this show, but all the shows. So, I mean, it's fun and all, but I don't want to keep doing it if I can't do it bigger and better.
Yeah.
What's the status quo for it?
No, I was just thinking you bringing back the fat folks.
Oh, fat folks no food. Yeah, you need season 2.
You gotta have a lot going on.
We need a season 2. I gotta get that on tape. I gotta get that. Yeah. I gotta put that on film. You know what I mean? gotta put that on film. Yeah. You already know. Killing it with the interview edits. Have you checked out any of my interviews? I have not seen you like or share any of them. Did you even know I was at a concert last week?
I didn't. We ain't talked since last week. Since last Thursday, actually. This is the only time we talked.
I was about to say the concert
was Friday.
And don't be putting all my business out there like we just the Thursday night Big Brother friends or something.
Well, I mean,
we just busy. We just
got busy. A lot going on.
That's right.
Although my baseball season has ended, so
Yeah, we're less busy. Well, you less busy. I should say.
School about to start though, and hopefully fall ball soon. So
Lyric did share one of them. Lyric, there are 4 of them out right now, so you can go check out all of them. We'll have one more dropping tomorrow.
Lyric's doing better than me.
Lyric is doing better than you. I can't even remember the last time. I can't remember the last time you liked or shared anything from the Milk and Joe Entertainment page. I have had to post the advertisement on your page for you, i.e. today.
First of all, I like and share this show every Thursday.
Oh, well, you mean while you're on it? You mean while you're on it?
You know good and well. You know good and well that I only watch 4 hours of TV a week. And I say 4 because I have really gotten into the challenge after. I don't do TV. Get on my game. All right. Get off my back. I'm gonna watch it.
Get on your game, Bri. Get on your game.
All right.
That's all we saying. Get on your game.
I'm gonna watch it. It. Wait till next week. Ask me a question next week.
You're gonna be ready. You're gonna be ready.
I'm gonna be ready.
That's right. D-Fay is the interview that we're gonna be dropping tomorrow. That'll be the last one. I had another one of Stacks, but the audio is so bad that I think I'm gonna try to hit him up and do just another sit down with him. See if I can't create some content. The last one, the audio is like there's so many people out in the beer garden watching and drinking. It's just so loud that you can't hear the audio even with mics. It's crazy, but I'm glad that the rest of them have turned out fairly well, and I can't wait to drop D-Phase tomorrow night.
All right.
Is it time to wrap it up?
I suppose so. I suppose so.
You suppose so?
Yeah. No, you already know I'm not doing
Come
that.
on.
I'm
Try
trying to look over and see at the
let me hear a salutation. You can do it. Go ahead.
No, I was just trying to look to see at the feeds to see if there was any
anything juicy going on.
Yeah,
see
last minute
back up
tidbits
in
we
bed
could
with a
give
listener
out.
or something.
Yeah. Any last minute little tidbits.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's gonna be so funny to watch everybody kiss Taylor butt this week. It's just gonna be so hilarious. Because I really want to see how Indy and Jasmine act, because
who you think gonna be up in the HOH room the most?
Who you think gonna be up in the HOH room the most? Joseph.
Who do you think is most
Joseph and Monty?
Who do you think is most likely to ask to borrow the HOH room?
Joseph and Monty.
Yeah, with who though? Shit, Joseph and Monty. I was trying to be funny with
the shower. You know they like to use the shower.
Oh, everybody always want to use the HOH bathroom so you can take a shit in peace. Woo, child. Mm-hmm. I might not have to shit the whole time I'm in the Big Brother house. I just would not be eating or something. I don't know.
I don't think that sounds healthy at all.
I'm gonna be out week 2. They're talking about he's bagged up, folks. He is bagged up. On that note, we're gonna go on here like a good BET condom commercial and wrap it up. Until next time, folks. I am the Milkman,
and I'm just Bri.
Appreciate you, Daz.
This is gonna be so funny. I cannot wait to see them kiss her ass all week.
Appreciate you, Daz, Lyric, and I think Sherry for hopping in today, and everybody else who didn't comment because I seen your ass watching. We'll holler at you next week, and of course, as always, I get the last word because that's